man Terence Crawford did an interview with CBS Radio, says that he's not gunning for Mayweather's 50-0 record. Said he doesn't plan on fighting 11 more times. Also, he considered Mayweather the greatest welterweight of all time, which I don't. I don't even have it in my top 10 greatest welterweights, and a lot of people push back on that. I've already explained that before. Overall, great career. But I could think of 10 welterweights that have beat the dog walking shit out of him. And that's what I'm measuring on. So probably could think about more than 10. But to me, as a disclaimer, welterweight wasn't his best weight. I think he was a weight class out of his truth at welterweight. So what he did, in a way, was cool. But I don't look at it as extraordinary. But I explained that at the end of the video. Check out the Boxing News playlist. Check out the Welterweight Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. He did an interview with CBS Radio. And they asked him, he 39-0, you know, what do you try to go for? Mayweather's 50-0 record. He said basically, no, that's Mayweather record, 50-0, which is not. He says, you know, that's Mayweather record. He don't plan on fighting 11 more times. And their favorite thing to say is like, well, the boxing business is different. You know, we getting more money fighting once or twice a year. Man, that shit ain't true, for real. I've already debunked that. That's not true. You know, if they're getting $3.5 million once a year, how you getting more money? Ask yourself that. If you fight once a year, or you getting 3.5 2 times a year, let's say that you getting $7 million for a whole year. Sugar Ray in the 80s was getting 10 for one fight. How you getting more money? Tyson and Holyfield, you know, ended up with a gross of what I know Holyfield's about $400 or $500 million. Tyson was almost probably was a little bit more than that. So let's just say they ended up with $400 or $500 million. How many of these ninjas got the gross that much, made that much in boxing? So no, it's just an easier way to. It's kind of an excuse to say boxing is dying. that's the excuse. That's the excuse. I wonder how much the Klitschko's was getting back in the day and shit like that. They probably was getting more than they getting right now, and I'm just being real. That's just a sorry excuse to say we don't have enough television dates because our product is shitty as hell, and we fail to make the adjustment to make our product more attractive. That's what that means. You can say, well, UFC, we ain't talking about UFC. In reality, UFC is still in its infancy phase. Boxing is not. It has more. It has a basement. It has a foundation. It has everything, a roof. You know, and the shit is deteriorating where you got to rebuild to that. But 50-0, that's a heavyweight record. You know, Mayweather, you know, what he like to say is I was the one that took heavyweights off of HBO. No, what happened was it stopped being great American heavyweights. They started to go do other shit with their time. They started going to play college football. They started to go to, you know, basketball. You know, they started to go work at Starbucks and shit. They just, you know, people wasn't interested in boxing after Mike Tyson. The heavyweight division just never really recovered. And when the Klitschko's took over, they was bigger than everybody, and America just never took part in them. Now, had they been from Hits Lick, Iowa, or you know, French Lick, like ain't that where Larry Bird from French Lick, Indiana? I think they would have loved the Klitschko brothers. Had they been from Boston, they would have loved the Klitschko brothers. But that's a heavyweight record. So ain't nobody, you know, praise him for being 50-0. Ninja, you ain't no heavyweight. So it ain't nothing to eclipse. You ain't break nothing. Didn't Marciano go 50-0? So whatever it was. And they robbed Larry Holmes of that shit versus Michael Spinks. Ironically, versus another black man. And everybody know they robbed him because he said Marciano couldn't carry his jockstrap. And did he lie? I mean, some people would push back on that. Some people would say that's the honest truth. But when you already hated for beating Muhammad Ali, and I don't know what they wanted him to do, is just let Ali beat him to win. Them ninjas would have been crying, oh, he threw away the fight. I mean, you can't win or lose. And some people are born to be liked. Some people are born to be disliked. When you somebody that tell the truth, you gonna be on the dislike side of things. That's the that's the sad and honest truth about some things about life. You're gonna be on the wrong side of it. You do something that's real, you're gonna be on the wrong side of it. But you know, he said he don't plan on being around 11 more fights. Dude, 11 more fights, motherfucker gonna be around for another decade. They just don't have the capacity to produce the fights. It's as simple as that. They don't have the capacity. They don't have the dates. They don't. They simply don't have the dates. And that's the honest truth. They don't have the dates. So it don't even matter. And even if you want to take less money and hop on any and every card, there's so many fighters that they gotta accommodate just to get there. Just to get there. So, but I mean, can't get mad at them. You know, but that, you know, how you gonna aim at a record that really ain't a record? It's not. And people say, well, he the best because he never lost. That don't mean shit. If you go out there and you beat 10 people and somebody who ain't, you know, who ain't got no street record beat your ass, does that make him better than you? I mean, does that make him better than you? Better than, you know, you better than him going into that fight? No, he gonna beat your ass, and you fought 10, he fought none, he still beat you. So that undefeated shit he tried to push was a way of trying to make himself the best, and then it was like, I made the most money, and that's why you see these ninjas talk about money, and it's been guys that made money and lost it all. You notice a Floyd, he trying to remain relevant. He got to keep fighting to keep the cash flow coming in. I'm telling you, I know what it is. This motherfucker down so bad, he fighting on that girl network where the ratchet hoes be fighting on. You got to keep that cash coming in. And then also people forget, he feel like people forgetting about him. He want to stay relevant. He like that old nigga in the 18 and up club that look out of place. Nigga, enjoy your grandkids, enjoy your kids. Sit your old ass down. But as far as him being the greatest welterweight, nah. Couldn't be Tommy, couldn't be Sugar Ray Leonard, couldn't be Roberto Duran. I'm not even sure it could be Wilfredo Benitez, Sugar Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong. I mean, you got guys like Trinidad that would have gave him problems. 47 Oscar would have gave him problems. You know, we already know what happened with the Vernon Ford situation with the whole I forgot my gym bag and the gym shit. Now, I don't blame Roger for protecting his nephew. You know? So, I mean, we can go on and on about just different names that came through there. He ran from Paul Williams. He ran from Margarito before we knew he had shit in his gloves. Him and Prime 47 Cotto, shit, it might have been a pick'em fight at 47. I probably would have slightly favored him, but that could have went either way. You see how Carlos Baltimore had that nigga about to have a nervous breakdown in the corner crying? They be killing me when dudes talking about they don't need no trainer and shit. What was that dude from like that fought Bernard Hopkins that didn't have no trainer, Shubanoff or whatever his name, boy? You realize real quick you need one. You try to just have Leonard Ellaby and a bunch of his cronies in the corner. That nigga's about to have a nervous breakdown. But like my disclaimer is, he just to me, it's no knock saying that, bro. There's no knock saying that. I say that to say that it wasn't his best weight class. As simple as that. It was not homie's best weight class. It wasn't. He probably one of the greatest super featherweights of all time, if not the greatest super featherweight of all time. He's a damn good lightweight, but it's a lot of competition there. Pernell, Sugar Ray Shane Mosley. You know, some guys there. I think Salvador Sanchez fought there. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. fought there. Roberto Duran fought there. So 140. I mean, you can make a case. I like Aaron Pryor more, but I'm biased there. My favorite fighter of all time. So yeah, I'm 47. Like, come on. I mean, his best win at 47 was faded Pacquiao. Sugar Ray Leonard had done what he done more than he did when he beat Rafael Benitez than he did at welterweight. Yeah, I said it. When he beat Tommy Hearns, his loss to Duran was better than any Mayweather welterweight win. So, I mean, shit, it is what it is. I ain't buying into that facade shit about I'm getting money and I won these, but fuck out of here. Motherfucker fought a whole bunch of flat-foot gorditas. The motherfucker damn near lost to Madonna. If you didn't think he did, he did. He blew off the weight for. I can just keep going on, and I'm not gonna do that today. It is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Niggas just say shit because it's popular, and they in the moment. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Peace.